welcome to 3Spoonies. We're your hosts, Joe, Karen, and Claire. This episode is episode 5.5, where we're discussing self-care. Let's get into some questions.
The Activity Connector's mission is to inspire children, young people, and adults alike to find the right activities for them through collaboration. We believe there is a sport or activity for everyone. We aim to bring organisations together to benefit children, young people, and adults within the educational setting. There's a particular need. We would love to talk to you and see if we can help you fill that need. We are currently working with organisations in domestic abuse, county lines and mental health, first aid training, and sports coaching. Do you have a hobby that makes a massive impact to you? Or are you looking for that hobby? Why not drop us a message or take a listen to the power of a hobby? We're always looking for more guests to come on and share what they love to do. Do you work for a charity and want to get more exposure about what you do? Or are you looking at sports events and need some more support to set these up and run them? Why not drop us a message and we can chat and see what support that we can offer for you?
Hi, it's Joe from Bright Cat Business Solutions.
I'm Karen from Pony Pony Pony.
And I'm Claire from Sparkle's Gift Boutique.
And we're 3Spoonies navigating our way through life and business with not enough spoons. So, last episode, we discussed knowing your limits, which we found out we're really bad at. Karen, do you have any questions for us?
I do. I have some community questions here. So the first one is from Jen. Are your limits always the same or do they change? Good question.
They do vary. Because it depends on how it also depends on how you're feeling that day as to what you're doing, I find. There's certain things that I always feel absolutely drained doing. For example, I can sort out the washing, change the bedding, and then I'm just like, I'm ready to like lay down and pass out. That doesn't change no matter what level of pain I'm in. But on other days, I definitely find I can do a bit more sometimes that's not as strenuous, if that makes sense. Not so physical would be the word.
And sort of how much rest you've had, what you've been up to in the last maybe week.
Yeah.
I also find sort of as the condition progresses, the limits change then, and you get to relearn them all over again.
Yeah, that's very true.
And that's why we're so bad at knowing our limits, because you have to relearn them, and it does change so much that it's just like, oh, can I push myself today? Can I do this? No, you can't. Or yes, you can.
Well, it's also sometimes a combination of things. So sometimes it's like, why do I feel so rubbish? It's like, is it because I've done it? Is it because I didn't sleep as much as I should? Is it because I picked up a cold? Is this cold just symptoms of what I normally have? And sometimes it's sort of stepping back and working out precisely why you feel quite as rubbish as you do. So then you can unpick it and try and do a bit less of the thing you were doing.
I also find it if I have a night full of muscle spasms, even if I think I slept really well, I'm already exhausted. My muscles have been dancing all night.
Yeah. Do you ever find as well, you have nights where you don't really, I don't know, because I'm so used to just tossing and turning in my sleep and having to readjust. I don't always notice when I'm having the spasms sometimes. And I can think I'm like, oh, I've actually managed to sleep for a bit. And Ricky will be like, no, you were fidgeting so much last night that I didn't sleep. And I'm like, oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, sometimes I get nights like that. I mean, I also find out I can't stay in one place too long. Like I've got a limit of 4 to 5 hours. So I change between the bed and my chair, which is often I'm usually in the chair at night. So then I'm not here, there and everywhere, disturbing Ben, and I'll sleep in the bed during the day, providing I can get comfier either. Sometimes I can't get comfier.
Yeah, that's the thing.
What about you, Karen?
Yeah, I'm not great at sleeping. I've never quite mastered it. Like usually toddlers can sleep through the night and I've just never quite got there. And yeah, it does have a knock-on effect. And again, I can't remember the last time I had a really good night's sleep, and you're kind of starting you down the back foot then, aren't you, really?
Yeah. I can usually manage a good amount of time is 4 hours for me. Then I have to get up and do something, even if it's just for half an hour or so, and then I can go back to sleep.
Yeah.
I think the worst is when like you oh, I feel like I've been laying down long enough, and you think you've been laying down for longer than you have, and then you're just like, oh, it's only been a couple of hours. On my watch, I love to look at my sleep app and just on my phone and see when I'm in, because sometimes I wake up like this morning. I thought, oh, I was like had such a deep sleep last night. No, I didn't. And it's just like there's more light purple than dark purple. And I'm just like, oh, I thought I'd slept like deep sleep for hours, but no, I haven't.
Well, there's also that thing that sometimes just when you wake up, you kind of feel okay. It's like, oh, I must be rested. And it's like, no, that's just the adrenaline surge of being woken up. And once that runs out.
So you get yourself out of bed and you like go to walk and you're like, oh, okay, here's my body.
So we've caught up.
Yeah, I think in conclusion, it's always going to be variable what your limits are, and you can't always tell in advance, but be ready to do what you can, I suppose.
Yeah.
Right, our next question is from Sarah. Do you mention your limits in terms and conditions?
No, don't.
No. I mean, people. Go on, Joe.
I'm honest with my clients that I'm ill, and that there might be times that things don't get done as quick as I want them to. But generally, no, it's not mentioned in my terms and conditions at all. Except like my office hours, which is 10 till I think 4 or 10 till 6. Can't remember which, but most people know if I'm online, I'll answer you.
Mm.
Yeah, no, it's the same, similar for me. It's like people that order off me continuously, or I get to know through networking, they know kind of how my pain and everything affects me, and that's why I fit it into my workaround time. And even though I've got it on the website, it says 7 to 10 days. I don't have anything that says this is why that's there.
Mm.
It's got me thinking now, though.
Yeah, that is an interesting one, sort of, if you could build in a wiggle room clause.
Yeah, because I mean, I just say that because obviously it's all stuff that's handmade, and so I'm just like, it gives me time, and I remember when I started, it was like 4 to 6 days. I done it.
Yeah, no.
Honestly, that's what I set it as. Really shot myself in the foot. Again, that's one of the mistakes I learned from.
Mm.
Don't set short time limits, and that's when it changed to 7 to 10 working days, just because I need that time. But yeah, maybe something that kind of just explains why.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if there's an example online actually of something like that, because you don't want the clause to be, oh, I might just not do it.
No,
But it's interesting, sort of.
I mean, I'm still kind of working on my About Us page for my website that I've been working on for so many months now.
I'm overhauling the whole thing.
But I'm just like, it's making me think, do I kind of incorporate that in there so it's a bit more personal about me and why there's that time kind of guide on there for it?
Well, I know so many people who have started a business because of some sort of disability or not being able to work 9 to 5. And I think some people don't have an understanding of that, and also how long things take. It's like when I did the silversmithing, if anyone said, can you just, I'd instantly add 30% because I know it was going to be really complicated. So I think, especially for handmade things, you have to be really clear to people, this is how long it actually takes. This is what's involved, or anything creative, the same with if you're doing web copy and it's like, oh, it's only 50 words. Can't you just knock it up? And it's like, yeah, but it's not any 50 words. If we put, on a dark hill, there was a dark road or whatever, that's probably not relevant to most things. So yeah, maybe we do need to be a bit more open with terms and conditions and really put it out there.
So that's something to consider.
Yeah, good question. Thank you, Sarah. The next one is also a good question. So this is from Cam. Is it worth stretching your limits for a short time for a great opportunity?
I would say absolutely, because
Yeah,
I think
done
we've all.
it.
I was literally because we've done it. When we went to Stacey's Awards, the first time we all met
Mm.
in person, you know, we knew, was that the first time? I think so. But we, you know, we knew already that it was going to be a lot for us for that day. So we planned to travel the day before, stay the
We
day
went an
up.
entire weekend of it.
Yeah, we done the
Yeah,
Friday to
we had
Monday.
room
We made it
spa.
work. And I think if we can plan it well enough in advance and you know there's things going on, you can kind of mentally push through and kind of just power on. But you also know when you get home, you're going to need to block out a few days because your body's literally just going to be like, don't you dare.
Mm.
It's worth it so long as you can plan around it. If you
Yeah.
absolutely can't, no.
And also it depends what short time is. Like if it's a few days, then or even a week, you could sort of work around that and take breaks either side. But if it was sort of, could you do 3 months of 9 to 5? Personally, it
No.
wouldn't matter how much they were paying me. It's not a thing. I just can't.
It's one of those you'd be like, I'd love to try it, but I know I'd fail.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah, if it's sort of a one-off special thing, then
yeah. If it's a not to miss opportunity and it's not too long or too onerous, yeah, absolutely. Just plan around it.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I done it for Iceland. I knew it was going to take more out of me because I was walking more, I was doing a lot more. I was going in winter, so it's cold. That's going to affect my pain levels. And by the we'd been there for 3 days, and then on the fourth day, I woke up with like back spasms and leg spasms, and everything hurt. But I knew we were still going out and doing things, so it was like, take the meds, power through today. We're going home tomorrow. And it was like 2 days of extreme pain while I was away and coming home. But then I knew I was home and I didn't have to. I booked off that extra time just to be like, I need to rest and not do
Mm.
anything because I just physically couldn't.
Yeah, absolutely. Book off time after a holiday.
Yeah,
Because we
absolutely.
think of holidays time off, but you're out and about, you're doing stuff, you're seeing people, you're overdoing it. And to make it clear, Claire did go to the country of Iceland. She didn't just walk around and buy chicken dippers, in
I
case
didn't just walk around
anyone
the
was
supermarket for
confused.
5 days.
Not lost, okay. Yeah, well, Elise,
Oh.
thank you for answering those questions. And thank you all for joining us on this episode of 3Spoonies, episode 5.5. We'd love to know your thoughts in the comments and any questions you have, and we'll try and answer them. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe for our weekly podcast and leave us a review on whatever media you're listening or watching this on. You can find us on the socials, and we would love it if you could join us in the Business Success Network for Disabled Entrepreneurs Facebook group. You could also buy us coffee if you love what we do. All the links you will find in the show notes. We'll see you next week for our next topic, which is balancing self-care with Amanda McKinley. Have a great day and keep track of those spoons.